We switched to the main menu, but then me pressing a button caused it to not function. So never mind. It wants me to press a button on the pad. That's not work. That's not going to happen. No, I don't want you to use the pad. You weren't doing this earlier. Why are you doing it now? What's happening? I want my controller back. Not my mouse cursor back. Thanks. Are we gonna have to change what setting we're using? Well, this has gone well. Hello. I'm attempting to wrangle with the fact that it wants to put the controller, or I can just unplug the controller. That'll do the trick, right? Apparently not. There we go. I have to go back to the main menu. There we go. Let's try that again. Hello. This is the game that unfortunately was named Prey because of corporate nonsense. It's good. I think it got partially like mis-genre identified. Well, I say mis-genre, like the genres are like nice, like exclusive boxes. That's just not true. Because people like say it's an immersive sim, and I think it's more like a immersive Metroidvania sim. I think that's kind of what it's going for, which is a very different type of sim. I think mostly because of just the way that how it uses space in an interesting way. Like most games don't. Most immersive sims, particularly immersive sims, like they'll have you like revisit locations. They might have you revisit locations, but mostly you go to different places. Prey takes place in one location, and you can go back and access the places where you were already, and quite often you will have to. So it's one of those which is not usually a thing you usually see except outside of like the Metroidvania thing. Out of those Metroids and Castlevanias, where they had, hey, look, it's a big map, and you can go anywhere, and you have to backtrack to unlock certain things. It's kind of like that, but not quite the same way. So that's interesting. I have a save game from ages ago. It says new because I made a manual save to load it, just to make sure. I didn't overwrite it because I'd only used like quick saves or something. Because sounds like me. I just drop a game and forget about it. But it's fine. Oh, I can actually set a new campaign slot. That's good. That's fun. Good old fun times. So I was playing this game on hard, which was about. Okay, this menu is weirdly not responsive. What? Oh, it's just if you don't click on the arrow, it doesn't work at all, which is weird. Nightmare is just kind of miserable. I didn't actually look it up. I meant to look it up. And also, this game does actually pause when you come out. Well, that's annoying. I didn't think it was going to do that. Yeah, it's just like weird, boring stat stuff. This game does not like being alt-tabbed into, apparently. Makes the cursor disappear in strange ways, which is odd. Survival mode options, I'm going to turn all of them on, because I dislike myself. I like inventory management, basically, is the reason. So we're going to have weapons break, everyone's least favourite mechanic, and it's probably not very good here. Trauma statuses can have injuries, yay! Also, oxygen. Suit damage causes air leak to your suit, limiting your air supply in environments with no atmosphere, such as the station interior. But I'm sure nothing will go wrong. It's a normal space job. Why would a normal space job have a setting called Nightmare? A lot of jobs actually could have a setting called Nightmare. What am I talking about? That just seems horribly realistic, really. Never mind. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah. Also, you can. This was a nice touch that they did. Hey, you can pick a character that's named and voiced, though they don't have a lot of lines. Don't mention your job. It's the week. Sorry, I realized what I was doing. I sort of fell into a spiral of like, oh no, what have I done? And then bailed. You know. So the fun animations and horrible glitchiness. I'm sure it's all fine. Played the game on Nightmare with the survival stuff on stop notice. Yeah, like I think there comes a point when you don't really notice after a while. Specifically the survival stuff, the game wasn't designed for it. It was patched in later. But also, I just generally don't want to make enemies super spongy. To some degree, like that's basically it's the classic problem, right? See some of the differences. Oh, you can see the difference in the mirror. Did they? Oh yeah, there's a different sofa. I didn't know they were slightly different. That's fun. It's also really wild just what they did about this being the screen. Yeah, Choco's catching that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Some clothes in the that. So now you said that, like the different clothes and then toiletries in the bathroom. That makes a right. That's the kind of attention to detail. As soon as you mentioned, oh, they made it different, I was like, oh, what else would be different? And it's like, yeah, stuff in the bathroom, stuff in the clothes. Prey knower. It's look, there's multiple different preys. You have to be a prey knower. Anyway, you know, let's just go to your apartment. We wake up in your apartment in the year 2032. So you know that's not very far off. This is the future, right? As everything gets horrifyingly closer. So the other problem is I don't remember. I haven't checked to maintain the integrity of this statement. I don't know what hard drive I've installed this game on. The load times might be a bit spooky. It's usually not too bad when you reload the same area, but when you reload an area for the first time, it will probably be a bit. It will probably not like it. Because yeah, I have no idea what drive it's in. So it's probably been some dusty corner. It's literally still been installed since the last time I played it years ago, so I just didn't take it out. And it should run fine.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen. Really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
This is like my nightmare flat. What have you got? One wall is just entirely a window looking at a sunrise. That would be miserable. I hate that. Every east-facing window I've hated to various degrees. And also, it's got there's a horrific aversion to walls in this place. I like rooms being rooms. I'm just that way. It's fine. I'd never need to carry a sofa. good to know that controllers have not changed. In fact, that's got like, it's definitely a retro controller. Also, appreciate a game that lets you see your own feet. That's always fun. Love having feet. Weirdly difficult thing to have in video games because you need to animate them entirely differently from everything else. We've got books. I have to remember what button is because this is an Arkane game, so they have lean. So E is not interact by default because that's lean. So there's some books. You're gonna keep thinking that there's a controller plugged in. That's very weird. Please stop doing that. You know, some midnight songs, some classic verse. I like these are just good touches. Like having just bits and pieces that are, you know, that's gonna be brilliant. Why is it? I don't remember it ever doing that before. I don't know why it is now. Maybe I can turn off the controller option. Maybe. Switch in here. There is, yeah. Everyone loves a good light switch. And the other important thing: can you flush the toilet? Yes. Important video game test: can you flush the toilet? Did a flip. It's not going to do a flip again, is it? That's the bounciest can. The bounciest can you've ever seen. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, do you deliberately style it like that, or is that like that's a weird thing to just style, have a weird green outline on it? Don't know why you would do that. Unfortunately, we've not discovered the tech of mirrors. Mirrors do not exist. That's why they only had in that original bit. They're no longer here. As we all know, mirrors cannot exist in video games because they're too hard. They are a lost technology. We'll never be able to, you know, except from the architectures of the neurological revolution. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind, but it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Self, maybe? Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. Encyclopedia of Food Science and Cooking. It's very much definitely a science thing. Glue. Chef cannot read. Chef Shaw's tip: gluing chicken skin to salmon will actually protect the outside of the salmon from overcooking. There's some food tips if you ever have salmon you need to cook. I've never had salmon I need to cook. Why would it? Got a Sky King pomegranate, cold mountain green tea. I'll take that to go. Take Kings and Way sparkling wine. Congrats, Morgan. Great, thanks for that. Soldering iron! I love the soldering iron. It is just going to be me investigating this. Because it's a thing I like to do. I'll just put these in my pockets. Like, you never know. It's what I like to do. I like to carry around a lot of components in my my pockets. Postcards. Nice to know that a bunch of these tacky postcards are still, you know, a thing in the future. That's what everyone needs to know. Love we can, I like how your password is Fermi's Paradox, which it feels a bit much. I'm gonna read my emails, you know. What's the button to? There you go. So you can, so it's got the tech you can do this, or you also can like zoom in on the screen. Which, to be honest, in screens like this is the most like original Prey thing in that it had like screens you interact with like this, which is a complete accident considering the name was forced upon them. The original Prey had a bunch of like little screens you interacted with a cursor, which was like, you know, fancy tech back in the day, and then no one really ever did it again because it's a bit clunky. Well, for the games that people were making it. So glad to hear you're coming aboard soon. First official work day is Monday. Series of training exercises. Just some stuff to clear for you for life in orbit. Thanks, Thomas Tucker from Human Resources. It's probably easier if I do it. I guess I can't interact with it. Send a package with everything you need. First aid, uniform, transcribe, neuromod. Draw the neuromod right away as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions, I'll be in touch. Thanks, Alex. Brother Alex. I just got off the phone with Mum and Dad. They won't be there when we travel to parts. They're in New York. Company stuff. It's in their best. Mum's a bit disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. Ah, science joke. She said you better behave and do everything your brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave, and you do what you tell me. Everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're up. You definitely called in the morning. Neuromod application instructions. Neuromods should only be administered by certified TranStar technicians. Subject might experience slight discomfort, swelling, or redness of the eye shortly afterwards. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know, you have to press a thing against your eye. This is why the eye stuff, I had to mention it. It's got things pointing at the camera. Thankfully, it's just implied. Unfortunately, it's also implied. It's shown up until the point of being implied. You know, to press orange release trigger and continue to hold against the eye for 5 minutes, and then dispose of in the fire hazard bag. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's That's. I don't know why the controls are doing that. That's the controls. Why are you off? Oh, it's got right. Okay, that's probably might work now. Okay, no, it's still doing it. That's. Well, next time it'll probably not do it. You can open the. Oh, there's buttons for everything, which is kind of annoying. I love to put my frayed wire and plastic tubing in my nightstand. How did you know? Anyway. What's that? Heart of the Wok. You've got a gas stove? That doesn't seem right. How used is it? What was it used for? Right? Like, you know. Sun-dried tomato jerky. You know, there's good cabinet space in this kitchen. I mean, I still would prefer if it had walls, but you know. It's just me being, like, a weird curmudgeon. Also, like, we should really close the fridge. But apparently we don't want to. Even shower interactable? It is interactable. We've got clothes on, don't worry about it. But, you know, interactable shower. It's the height of technology. And a sink. Again, don't think I'm a big fan of the sink, but I'm very boring when it comes to things like that. Anyway, let's love to have the uniform. This seems like it would be very warm. That's actually a bugbear of yours in Bethesda games. Starfield, you can cook and there are stoves in all the apartments you can buy, but the two things don't interact. Yeah, right. Let's just go to work and have this uniform. This seems like it would be extremely warm. I don't think I would want to be wearing this out in this weather. In March? Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, the door doesn't work. I can't go out on the balcony. Oh, that's a shame. It's a very extravagant balcony, though. Like, it's not even got that much safety. That's how you know it's, like, rich and important. That there's barely any safety on that balcony. It's just like a small thing, and then, you know, big drop. That fish tank is not big enough for that fish. Seems cruel. Cool idea, but, like, you've made the fish tank tiny. Like, 4509.
Morning, Miss Yu.
Balconies on high buildings always make you nervous. Yeah, right. That's why, like, that's how you know it's a rich and important balcony. Like, it's just the shortest thing ever, and horrendous. Any like thing that anyone has actual access to is like extremely high fences.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Really? Okay.
You'll have to take the elevator.
Do we not have stairs?
Down the hall. But you know that, I guess. These
That
things can be tricky, you know.
It seems unsafe to not have
Aren't
stairs.
you going to be late? You're supposed to keep going. You're going to get me in trouble. I can't talk to you anymore.
I love that I can't talk to you anymore at the time when you can't talk to them anymore. It's very good. It's very weird they give you the tutorial to, like... Don't mind me, I'm just sliding down my hallway. That's what I like to do in the morning. I like to slide down my hallway. Yeah, this place has no stairs. Like, this seems extremely unsafe. Hang on. Water pressures issues have been identified and being resolved. We apologize for any inconvenience in my house. No, I mean, the shower seemed to work, but I might not have just turned it on very fast. But, you know, it's fine. Do we not have... Does this building not have an entrance? It's interesting they put all these traversal mechanics. Space Factory Job Simulator. I know, right? But I mean, you know, Satisfactory lets you, like, do slide jumps, right? But this is the only two places I would ever need in my, like, building. I need to go to my floor or the roof. I never need to leave. I'm too rich for that. I only leave via the roof. Via helicopter. Obviously. That's just how that works. Hang on, I just realized, is there like... There is like very faint cheesy music in here. It's not that cheesy, it's just like a small beat. Everyone loves to open the door. This is a roof. Don't mind me, I like to go for... See, this is the kind of thing you'd expect from, like, an actual, like, high building edge. Got a wall and a fence to stop you climbing over it. Normal things. And also, you know, in true... You know about climb? In true fashion about these games, you can do something very silly, which is jump into helicopter blades. It's fine, don't worry about it. I appreciate the game just lets you do that. It's someone programmed that, which, you know, they didn't have to, but they did program that. Although I have now broken the music entirely. I get it to fix. There we go. The music trigger is just the door, so... I love seeing how a sausage is made, metaphorically speaking. I don't want to actually see how sausages are made. It's kind of horrific. Also, I've just realised that this is a helicopter that has jet engines, just putting it out there. What little engines.
Ms. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way.
Question,
Transtar
where's the
facility
pilot?
is just a short hop. 78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Seems a bit small. There are not enough billboards on these buildings. There surely would be more. Especially that big flat one over there.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
I do love that one. Mention to the bridge, it's very funny. See, that's more like it. It's rather a lot of space for only carrying 4 people. You know, it's a rich person. We just flew over to another building. This seems unnecessary. Hey, look! They said the thing. Now the question is, if they called it a different name like they wanted to, where would have they put the title? Like, it couldn't have fit on this building.
Here we are, Ms. Yu.
There's
Mind
very
the glass
small...
on the way out. Good luck to you.
There's very few titles that would be able to fit on the building. I like how it just vanishes. So you can't go and investigate the giant prey symbol. Well, name, title. Like... Where's the pilot? It's the smallest person in existence must be in. It's like... must be so cramped. Lying down in the... No. I mean that is like the only place they would go. Otherwise they're at the back and you can't see anything. Also there's an engine here, like, because this has even got a caution like thing on it, like, to be like, don't sit near the hot engines. Why would you do that? That's a silly idea. Don't take stairs off the top of it. You just jump off. That's how you get down off these, right?
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello.
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator. My instruments are calibrated for high-volume data analysis and live readings. Don't worry, nothing will be missed.
Don't know why the audio on your voice is a bit weird, but there we go.
Everyone's eager to see what you're capable of, Dr. Yu. I know I am.
There we go. The source was a bit.
Transtar has over a dozen state-of-the-art facilities across the globe. More, if you count the entire Earth-Moon system. It won't be long before you're on a shuttle bound for Talos 1. Our research often requires intense focus and long hours. I can provide you with a psychoactive stimulant after the test, if necessary.
Love how, like, needlessly grim that is pretty immediately. Focus on long hours. Would you like drugs?
All our labs meet the minimum. Strange. That's never happened before. I'll have to file a maintenance request. Please excuse me, Dr. Yu.
That seems normal,
The
right?
elevator will take you directly to the testing area. I'm sure your brother is waiting for you.
Oh, can't talk to him anymore.
You probably didn't see me there.
Because I bumped. That's good. Last frontier is the human mind, and we are its pioneers. It seems like an excessive thing for your, like, how many guests do you have coming through the, like, the roof lobby? Like, seems like a lot. Floor rooftop. That's the other thing that always makes me laugh about. It's like, we've got displays. What do we do them for? Pointless
Welcome,
reasons.
Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
I mean, I don't like to say, like, my helicopter was late in the morning. Although, if you've seen the video about it, there was a point where that would have been genuinely a thing, because there was a village in Switzerland where they had to repair the train line. The only train that goes in and out. There's no other way to get in and out of the village. So for a while, there was a helicopter that ran. There was a replacement. It was a rail replacement helicopter. So they'd take all the, like, kids and people going to work in a helicopter ride for about a minute, just in and out of the village to get out of get into town. Extremely weird. That would be the kind of length of time it'd take. A 100-floor building? That's very big. You just make it around number.
Morgan, finally.
Hello. Like, I feel you must be so warm. Like, this seems like a bad outfit to be wearing. Especially if you're just reception. Like, essentially. I mean, you're not really reception, you're reception of a testing facility, right? So.
Hey, you don't look terrible in a Transtar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little unconventional, but it's a Yu family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Alex's voice actor.
Dr. Yu.
It's BD Wong, isn't it? Like, because this is Bethesda, like, they got, like, a
They're
bunch
waiting
of
for you, ma'am.
names, I think. Which, to be honest, I think he's been in a couple of video games occasionally. But yeah.
If you'll make your way into room A.
I wish I could show you what I've been working on. You better get in there before Bellamy gets impatient.
What if I want to make people impatient? Because I like being... If you give me a weird, slow opening, I will be as aggravating as possible just to see what you wrote about it. You can read the screen. They've got emails on that computer that I can't read because I can't get in. Which, like this entire genre is about reading people's emails. You know. What else do you want? It's the same magazine. You've got a magazine that's about an interview with you that's here. Like, I mean, a bit egotistical, but you know, it's fine. Probably fine. Hello.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready. Just press the red button.
Yeah, that's probably how that works. Hang on. It's about being you're like the worst coworker. I mean, you know, aren't most video games about being the worst coworker? Like, isn't that like a lot of video games? Also, I appreciate the camera that follows you around, but not that fast. Can't see me. I will not be filmed.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, we're ready.
I mean, this is just me, like, interacting with cameras in general, to be honest. Anyway. They haven't got any lines for me being extremely aggravating, so... I'm gonna try and press E so many times. Carry object with F. Or throw it.
Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B, then.
There's boxes. What do they do? Do they do nothing? Can't kick them. Terrible. Reading other people's emails is kind of toxic. I mean, yeah, but it's a video game, so that's what we need to do. And yeah, leaning. We've got leaning. I keep saying I can't press E. The reason why I can't press E is because he's on lean. I'll keep trying to do that to interact with objects. Almost always.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
To hide? Seems like a difficult room to hide in.
Did you see what they had in the cafeteria this morning? Crepes.
Okay, they do have more lines if you're randomly around for no reason.
The red button starts the test.
I like how if you try and get near the back of it, it's like... Yeah. I think these will move if you move, yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Morgan.
Sorry. I ruined the chair, which unfortunately means I can't stand it up again, because I'm incapable of rotating objects. I'm trying to fix it, sorry. Did you know it's really hard to stand a chair up? Just by throwing it at a wall? They don't really want to stand on their legs. Turns out chairs are weirdly unstable.
Just press the red button.
This is me just trying to stand a chair up. It's not working. I don't know how chairs work, I'm sorry.
The red button starts the test.
This is why, like, transporting chairs is a nightmare. They are just the worst things to move. Oh, nearly. We nearly had success, but not quite. Yeah, I think I broke your chair. Actually, got a better idea. Can't see me. There's a chair in front of me. Camera can't see me either.
Any synaptic register? At all? No? No, that's fine. Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
It's so great. There's a difference in where the E is in the word creep and crepe, unfortunately. Also, that's meant to have, like, accents on it that I always forget. So I'm always terrified of pronouncing the word. They probably said it wrong because they're Americans. So...
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready.
Can't talk French at me. I don't understand any of it. Well, I mean, I can guess, just simply because you've used a extremely common French terms, which is one and please. Yeah, I can press buttons.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening? Simmons?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
These red lights are good. Apparently took 7 seconds, I guess. Red means good, right? That's how... Hello? Oh, okay. Not very interesting, apparently.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
I actually have to sit down. You can't interact with this chair. It's this one they've bolted this one to the floor. Or they've just glued it, I think. It's the correct way to interact with it. Ooh, it's gonna jump down when it tries and fits.
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Why does anyone have, like, you know, tests? It seems... No. You're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. Why are we having a personality test on my first day of work? This seems... This is the worst kind of corporate
Looks like
stuff.
you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? That seemed to escalate extremely quickly. Like, what? Afraid I don't know what will happen. Angry, no one has that right. Calm, it was worth it. I feel... Objection, these are leading questions, or leading answers as well, I should say. This one is... What? This is the wildest one. Calm, it was worth it. What? What was? You know, what has that right?
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
You wrote it! Or someone did. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to a track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there is 1 person tied to the second track. I don't think your company is very good. You're asking me to do a trolley problem. It seems rubbish. Like, you know, switch tracks or do nothing.
Good. Next.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him onto the track would stop the train. This is so much worse. Why have you done this? This I am disgusted at your test.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people on the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. Okay. Okay, I do find it very funny that this option is here despite not being mentioned in the question. This, like, you could stop the train by jumping onto the track. That's not how trains work. They got the bad trolley problem, right? Like, it's the worst. I love how terrible it is. Like, it's just the most obnoxious one. I almost want to pick B just to see B there be like, but we didn't mention that. Your question's stupid.
Interesting.
It's bad.
Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it.
Just do anything.
For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh my God.
Is this part of the
Security!
test?
Security!
Oh, he doesn't work.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hi, hello. How are we doing? This flat is my worst nightmare. Like, I'm a big fan of walls. Like, why would you not have walls? It's just like I'm just too horrible of an old curmudgeon. I'm just like, I like rooms with walls. I don't like. Why would you have an entire wall that's just a window that's sunrise? Personal, I know why people would like the sunrise. Like, personal worst night, just be blinded as soon as you get up. You know, terrible design. The kitchen's quite nice though. Like, you know, got some nice ones. We've got a gas stove, which, you know, these are unusual. I'm assuming it's a gas. Might not be a gas one. It says rigid fire. It does make a gas. It says like a gas noise. I presume it is. I don't know why we had our lights on the kitchen counter, but you know, got a sink. Nice little sink. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to move that. Fortunately, I can only drop things at my feet. I cannot put them down. We're gonna have an apartment. We've got some like drinks. Take those out because we're gonna go out to work. Some more snacks. We've got a lot of lovely books. Look. Got a science magazine over here, and yeah, some wine on the right. You know, talking about congratulations. That seems, you know, just take that. I mean, the important thing is, do we have like a working like chat? Oh, we do. Excellent. You know, this is all fine. Nothing in the bin. Sink works. Nothing in the cabinet. Toilet flushes. Important aspect of the genre. Flippy can. Shower that works. Weirdly high ceiling in here because it's the oddly high ceiling in this place in general. Like just unusually high. Application instructions? Good. Okay. Why have we got used plastic tubing in our nightstand? That's where I keep my used plastic tubing. And on top of my boxes. On the circuit board too. Love to keep some frayed wire. Don't know what that is. It's probably fine. Pizza boxes. I didn't see those. Why are they still? Oh. Hands-on electronics. Big electronic tinkerer. Oh, I've ruined my chair. It's not a very stable chair. I've even spilled something here, look. Rubbish. Also, this floor would be... I feel miserable to walk on first thing in the morning. Clothes are still here, good. Got our seasonal red envelopes. I suppose I could check see if there's someone sending any messages. And it's funny you can find these paradoxes as a password. It's not a very secure password, right? Well, that's a strange message. Danga Eve now from a month. I've apparently received it from the month of January. So I mean it's March now, so that's a bit out of date. Nah, never mind, eh? Just need to do a clear out of that inbox. Like, seems to have got some spam that's like served. You know when you accidentally click on the ordering of your like of your emails and it just suddenly you've accidentally arranged them by like flipped the date or arranged by sender. Like, gonna have to fix that later. Oh, it's that light. Oh, okay. It's both. This seems inconvenient. You've put a light switch for both of these lights, but it's on this side. You know, that's never gonna work. Oh well, we'll put this horribly warm-looking outfit on. Seems like it'd be bad for March, and that fish is not in a big enough aquarium. And, working hard or hardly working? You do look dead tired, etc.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
I mean, this corridor seems, like, shorter than I remember, which, you know, seems a bit odd. She can't talk to you anymore. It's true. She can't talk to me anymore. I love a wrench. Aww. Fish vanished. Feel bad now. I do like the square light you've got. Oop. Popped myself in the face of the door. Big square. I mean, you know. Oh, the door's still jammed, is it? Can I keep pressing the... Not very sturdy glass. Like, I mean, that's... I mean, you do want it to be pretty sturdy, right? Like, that's how glass works. Maybe we just, That's very funny. If you aim at the middle, it doesn't quite work. There we go. I got out. The balcony might need
Good.
some work.
You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
It's genuinely just very good. It did take me a while to realize how to get out. You should talk to people who broke out through the fish tank, right? I'm not surprised. Like, I only just thought to, like, damage the fish tank as a bit. To be like, oh no, you're free! Which makes sense, because it's where you find the wrench. I mean, the thing is, like, people, there's a glass object, right? And they go, can I break it? I was going to do it for a bit, and it's like, oh. Let's walk through any of it now. No. Only stuff that's cracked. That's good. I'm going to try and pick up objects repeatedly with the wrong button, again and again. Just pick up after myself. See, those stools are pretty much more stable, right? You hold those up, but not chairs. Anyway. Yeah, turns out, my life's a lie. Also, that's that camera's still looking at me. Which is very upsetting. Daily tests from Bellamy. You've been putting on breaches of main product line. Move to extend definitely was a direct request from both Alex and Morgan. Oh yeah, hang on. You should use. It helps if you read the emails from back to front because it's like who sent the original one. Dr. Bellamy, at this point, Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get any useful results. That's the same thing the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant neuromod installation and removal. Tell me again why we've extended the testing indefinitely? I mean, that's probably fine. A note about this morning. I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside your department. That's encouraging managerial advice, isn't it? Please don't talk to people. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Miss Elazar and her security team are on high alert and will find field any requests you have. That's really annoying. I know some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He's currently treated in the trauma center in his critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to the part. The fact that the replies at top became standard is the worst part of email. I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense if that's what you, because generally you want to see the reply first. Because otherwise you'd have to scroll down every time to see a new thing. It's that problem where you'd have to, for something you constantly want updates for, and you probably, because it's replied directly to you, you've probably seen the last one. Yeah, like, I get it. Yeah, the client can just do that for you. I mean, yeah, but also it doesn't know if you've read the previous ones in the chain, right? Hang on. Does this cough? World's most powerful copy. I mean, glass is pretty fragile. It probably bounce off even shattered glass, right? Like, the problem is, like, computers are not smart. Like, they're the stupidest objects. Like, they don't understand what you have or haven't read. Alright, okay. Audio events. Refer to the test program for timing audio events. Pigeon visuals have been disabled due to a glitch in the render data.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight.
He didn't even call me. It was a recording.
To pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
It's a good pigeon noise, though. Oh, hey, here's a helicopter. I like how apparently you can carry the entire tape drive. Like, this entire thing. It's so big. I love used plastic tubing. That's probably normal, right? Oh, so Hephaestus Heffy, twist and loop handle wrench. Standard issue for all maintenance personnel. Good for liberal application of percussive maintenance and mechanical agitation. Whack it. Regitax train sound. Emergency phone. Ring, ring, emergency phone. Warning. Do not open the door while the simulation is in progress. It's got a hidden door. It's a good hidden door. I just really like the attention to detail about this trap of a building. Like, here's the wardrobe. Like, it's just a little bit built on the outside of the thing because it needs the space. Soundstage rules. Absolute silence. Do not enter the stage unless in costume. Do not interact with the subject off script. Always reset the possession of stage props in the apartment after each test. Replacements for damaged props can be found in the storage area. Be careful not to bump glass when in observation lanes. The helicopter ride looking glass sequence should only be reset in the overlooking control room. Please make sure to clear the rooftop of any stray objects during the simulated flight. Always return the helicopter to its ready position after being serviced. I'd love to serve. It's important to service your helicopter. I feel your the thing broke a little bit. So it's a little bit broken. Hello. Oh yeah, that's how you jump out that way. Storage room of more wine. Everyone loves wine. Storage area. Got more pizza boxes, more stools, more... Oh, hi. I wasn't looking when you were trying to attack me earlier. You've got some frayed wire. I love frayed wire. I mean, that looks like a friendly chair, right? That's... SKU's defective. Safe code is... Well, who would rub the safe code off? That's no good. Love to post my password next to the on a post-it next to the on the monitor. Reminder about company password policy. This is a friendly reminder from the relevant portion of the policy handbook. Password protection. Do not share your password with anyone. Passwords are sensitive, confidential information. Passwords must not be inserted into email messages, transcribed conversations, or any other forms of communication. Do not write down passwords and store them anywhere in your office. If you suspect the password has been compromised, report it to the IT immediately. Users will be held responsible for any activity that occurs on a workstation that has been compromised and not reported. That's the email about this morning, as it came to the same place. Luckily, it remembers that I've read this email. Bad install. Simmons, the tester results today are all negative. Did you install the correct neural mods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priority. I mean, you know. It's fine. Hello. It's a password. So I love games that give you the keypads like this, and then ones where the actual numpad works. You use your numpad on a computer. It's great. Love that. I have to remember not to do that because that's where I store my shortcut. So that would be very bad. Oh, hello. Free plastic tubing. Your lift appears not to be a lift. Just so you know. I'd like to go to the roof. Oh, we're already on the roof. Oh. There we are on the roof. Oh, there we go. I think it might be broken. It's all a lie. It's just a very clever stage. It's very good. Everything turns into everything else. I want to get that looked at. So one thing about this game that is kind of annoying is that when you're sprinting, your like turn speed goes down a lot, which kind of makes sense, but feels really weird with a mouse. Because your turn speed just drops through the floor when you try to. Right. I'm just trying to think, like, how do people normally meant to get out of here, like, without having to walk around? They didn't construct this place very well. You have to walk through this bit to get out. I'm sure it's fine. Hey, let's go to the other place. I love that you can see how everything works. So it's really funny that this independently was made. If you are familiar with Dishonored 2 Clockwork Mansion, this was made basically in parallel but not related to. And so it's very funny. It's very good. Loved how they just made it work. What trickery! We made all the natural items and made them all fold and rotate. Whatnot. It's neat. I want to read your emails. This is the most this is the most realistic thing. It's a blue screen. Yeah, what's your computer screen? No, it's blue screened. What's the note about this morning? Utilities. Scene selection. Only authorized scene transition times include. So when subject MU is inside the elevator. During maintenance operations, during test runs. Report any technical difficulties. Now you can see it from the backside. We set the test rooms. Oh, hey, it's a medkit. I mean, that's probably fine, right?
Typhon cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Hi. You gonna come over here? You're just gonna... No. Oh, I forget you actually have to do the tests to open the doors. That's it, get out of it. Cool, the first thing you see him is show you up by... I mean, like, they're just showing off now. Last sound cut off very prematurely. Oh, I can't reset them. Have you tried hiding in this room? Well, I mean, I can just leave. That's kind of a form of hiding. Oh, it's a countdown. Oh, it's activated another timer. That's... Your tests are broken. Might need a new one. Can't open that. Hang on. Well, fine. Fourth box in the boxes room. Yeah. They pop out the floor though, so... Emails? I've not read one of these. Morgan's behavior? Alex has requested all orders to go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan. Nor do we. Granted, Morgan has forgotten everything from the last test, as expected, but the aggressive response to some of the testing criteria was clearly the departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests, in debriefings, and within the test itself. That doesn't sound sinister at all. That's fine. That and your terrible trolley problem. Fine.
Alex. Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Hey, it's that conversation that happened. Exit to lobby. Oh look, it's the stairs from earlier. That's not disconcerting at all. It's all fake. Even the ceiling. Actually, is it? It is breakable. Except you can't see it for whatever reason. That's how people get around the office, right? You could probably have more sound dampening if you didn't, like, you know, make the roof glass as well. Hello. Yeah. I see you. That one was just stuck. So this one confused me. This is like one of the few things that I didn't know what they like. It's like server, but it's also doesn't open. Doesn't seem like it's a door anyway. Or it is like a panel, but it's fine. I definitely was like, how do you get in there for ages? And I was like, oh, I can just break it. That's a thing you can do. Reset the simulation. There we go. It's all fixed now. It's all fixed now, apart from the holes. The helicopter appears to have not worked. Hey, look, we've got shrinking doors again. Also, can turn it off. I don't want to know how much this took. It's just basically for a single bit as well, which is, I mean, is the opening, but oh boy, it's clever. It was also just very weird because it's now like, hello, there's now this box of fancy things because it's of skylight. Decontamination, my favorite.
Get it off!
Well, that seems bad.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Have they considered not dying? That might help. Simulation in progress. Only approved items. Biohazard waste. I love picking up biohazard waste bags out of a locker. That's a natural thing to want to do. Obviously. Boys must sign in beyond this location. Look at the keypad. Switch. Lever. Button. We need the room update with new test plan. Area effect. Copycat. Spooky action. I forgot they called one of the tests spooky action. Urgent. Hey, I think Bellamy's taken data related to the mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab the keycard up to his cabin off his body. I'm sorry to be morbid, but Alex will be losing someone else finds dead. Yeah. Also, you know, stable but critical condition, eh? Stable but critical condition. I don't think he's in critical. He's critically dead. Oh, yes. Welcome to a tutorial of how to play an immersive sim type game. Hello. Experiment with different approaches to overcome challenges enemies. You can get past the locked door by searching for the keycard, finding an alternate path. As you learn new abilities, more options, you're able to very stably. Yeah, he's stable. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, I saw that chair twitch. The password entry is just broken. Have you considered fixing your password entry? The human eye. I love the human eye. Neural map specialist. What's your emails? Simulation question. Hey Alice, I'll send you the white paper. Oh, there you go. Gaining a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible, for now, to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano like Gustav Leitner, I will reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. They wanted Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. This means going way the hell back. Hence the apartment sim. Use a dedicated to the science is all I can say. Hit me up for lunch later. That is the most, like, normal, like, hello, I've written this entire thing. Hey, you want to go for lunch? Uh-huh. Okay. Don't know what happened to you. I need a matching keycard. Stand-up notes. Real tests. Flammability test cancelled indefinitely. Alex wants to greet Morgan before test. I love to fail. Oh, so we're actually... So it said March of a different year, but it's actually February. It's the second month. So the only problem I have with, like, this game is that it really wants to do, like, the scare chords every time there's a mimic about, which is the thing that tends to key me into mimics more than anything else. It's just like, oh, I heard the sting. Bellamy's email. Dave's personality traits. See some drift over the last few trials. Comparing previous results isn't the first time letting Alex know. Most recent test is pasted below. That's what the terrible personality test with Troy problem is for. It's why are we sending it immediately? I've noticed the same thing. You know I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. That seems fine. It's actually much worse with the psychotronic staff. I'm talking to Colstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned they are not isolated incidents. Going to mention it in the next direct. Tyus Cole. Hello, I'd like a keycard. Cool musical sting. Finding keycard. It's a good phone. I'd like a lemon peel. I don't know why, it's just let me pick them up, so. Obviously, I'm picking them up. That's how that works. Love to go in the maintenance panel. Explosive canister. Why do we have one of those? Ah, this mirror's rubbish. I didn't look like that this morning.
Typhon Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
Skill recorder analysis. Just gonna read all the books. That one's about writing research. Will we tell you what it is? No. Finally, the same skeptics who once laughed at the idea now claim they thought of it first. Yeah, that's usually how that works. On the third floor. Oh. It's a control panel. I can repair things. Ow! Don't do that. That was my face. I love to pick up a glue canister. The glue cannon. The TranStar glue cannon. Gelliform lattice organism obstructor. Yeah, I'm gonna call it glue. Disables and or immobilizes targets without harming them. Glue can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. Can stop fire but only temporarily electricity. Electricity is stronger than fire. When hardened, glue can also be used as a climbable platform. So this is genuinely the greatest thing ever. It just does this. It's good. And then you can just climb on it. Which is the example that they put here. It's like, you can't, the only thing is you can't stick glue to glue. It just bounces off. So, yeah, otherwise, you know, this thing is great. Come here. Hello, dead person. Sorry about that. Just gonna take all your objects because I don't think you need them. Let's Speaking of, I'm just gonna eat some food. You doesn't know, you don't mind?
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
I requested? I mean, he sounds very useful. Yeah, they didn't... Uh-huh. Looped that mimic. I will break out, but... I can eat some food. Oh yeah. I don't know. Hang on. I need to check the controls. I don't know why it's mouse. That's the aim sensitivity. Is there not a scroll items? No. Cool. Just have to use button numbers. That's fine. Security booth? Again, security booth. Well, you know. Oh, hang on. It's probably put on the gyro prompts. It's probably defaulted all of these, right? Objective markers. I like having those off, just because I can... Because otherwise they're just pointing around the... Well, I mean, sometimes I have them on. Oh, take some plants. Just kind of clutter up the screen. And this place does, like, have a pretty manageable... Yeah, I haven't got a map yet. But it does actually have, like, a pretty learnable layout. Favorites wheel, there we go. Press mouse wheel. Yep. Speaking of, eat some food. There's 2 mimics.
Vital signs critical.
I mean, that's probably fine, right? We can drink from the fountain. And recover 1 hit point. Excellent. Well, that was rude. Now I don't know where you are. It's a toilet. Someone has apparently stashed their, like, their can of tea in a toilet for some reason. probably not best to ask why. I want to get on the light. Oh, I can't fit up there. Okay. Can't get on the light. That seems to have seen better days, huh? Can't wedge it. Conference room. Someone broke the plant. Drink from the water cooler as well. A patented skill recorder safely scans and records the activity in your brain as you perform your special talent. That skill data is then used to create neuromods, which can be applied to virtually any person alive today. Your contribution lives on forever in the minds of others.
Robert? Alice! Thank God! No one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding! I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out! There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang on. Someone's coming.
Thing to have in the middle of your like research lab entrance. Skill recording room. Briefcase is empty. Well, time to make some stairs. There we go. Welcome, volunteers! Yay! This is an extremely, like... Yeah, that's what a whiteboard near where volunteers come in is, I'm sure Robert was fine. I mean, Robert sounds fine as I pulled the recording off of his corpse. This person doesn't have a name. They've got a number. That seems bad. Disruptor stun gun. I think it's got a little copper coil in it. Can knock out human targets. Typhon are more resistant but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can also be temporarily disabled and ultimately destroyed with the disruptor. Charge, and then fire. Like that. Unpowered door. Okay. It's got power, so I can won't open. Fabrication. It doesn't have a key code, but can be hacked. Oh, it's a... what's the red light? Look, it's an ankle tag. That seems bad. It's almost like, it's worrying when there's ankle tags like that. That's just not on the wall. Just hasn't been put up yet. That needs a level 2 hacking. There is a mimic around, but I don't know where, so I get to live. Right, now for the I think this is the one bit that's in it. I don't remember where there is anywhere else in the game, but things being poking towards the eye is gonna happen. It's basically the one singular sort of main content warning because it's a bit unnerving. I mean, also partially you can see it from this diagram of a skull with the neuromod injector. It's bad. So you know. Look away for a hot minute when I pick this one when I pick this up, which I'm going to do now. So don't if you don't want to see needles come towards the screen, don't look. I'll say when it's gone. Neuromods. Press enter. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's going to do it after this screen. Well, that's not helpful. It's fine. Everything's fine for a minute. Right, I need to press a butt key and then it'll hopefully I've disabled the Steam controller, so it should not do it next time. Hey, look, it's your skill tree. Better medkits. Basic hacking. Pick up objects. Repair things. Firearms. Increase your health. A lot of things are like... wasn't scientist. I think there's... Doubles duration, wealth, bonus, and health gain by fooding items. There you go. Effectiveness of medkits. Probably a good thing to pick up straight away. Okay. Now's going to be the horrible injection into the eye first-person perspective. So don't look, probably, in a second. I remember it's at this point, I just don't remember exactly when. So, yeah, don't look for a minute. And there we go, it's gone.
Good thinking. You'll be ready for a medical emergency.
Now,
let's get you to the main lobby.
Okay, that's funny. January's got dialogue depending on what first skill point you take. Good. That never... I don't remember when that ever plays again. Don't think it does. It's probably some point it says, pops up. I'd like to get in here. I was thinking there's surely someone has the code around here, but maybe they don't. It's got a working keypad, so the code exists somewhere. Where is another question entirely, though. It's fine. Let's go to the lobby. I'm sure the lobby will be fine, and there'll be nothing wrong in the lobby. Everything's just entirely, you know, restricted to this one room. That's how that works. Take a while to load. I might have to rejiggle my drives, but
you made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
pose. Like, if you're gonna die frozen in midair, right? Well, not midair, but like mid pose with your arm up. Good amount of rigor mortis, definitely, instantly, somehow. Hello, it's the moon. This does seem like the most unsound space station. What did we make it out of? So much glass. Well, you know, not necessarily glass, but I can harvest. Human resources has been stacked and barred. Which, you know, no one wants to go to human resources. I'm sure it's fine. Like, we didn't need that bit of the station. Like, it's probably fine.
Careful. You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
Task 1 is open to explore. There you go. May return to the lobby and other places as much as you like. Cool. And now I have a map. It doesn't have anything on it yet, but, you know, got one. And the station map tells you how everything links into everything else. So Neuromod links to the lobby links to almost everything else. And the exterior links to almost everything else. We doing good? Do you like the touch that? Oh, that's a plant. That the rendering is not lighting that glass pane for some reason. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Oh, hello. Well, that's a phantom, and it shoots, which is bad. Well, yeah, that didn't take a lot. That was quite bad. It's, you know. Hey, look! A Neuromod. For some reason, they're using an actual one in that display cabinet, so I'll just take that.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel should report to muster stations immediately and await further instructions.
Explosive canisters. Good. Survives the count of the evacuation. Original Neuromod prototype. What if it was somehow scarier? It's like a spine.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminates with Americans and Soviets working together on a research facility named Kletka. Kletka, Russian for cage, produces the skeleton and core emergency systems of what will one day become Talos 1.
You know, that's normal. Just work on a fancy space station.
1964. After the attempted assassination of Kennedy and Khrushchev's departure, the U.S. pays for the rights to use Kletka as a testing facility. This period, known as Project Axiom, leads to many advancements in next-generation materials and bioscience fundamental to neural modification.
Love to perform science in space, where no ethics rules. Also, you know, attempted assassination of Kennedy.
1980 to 1994, geopolitical developments result in a temporary hold on Project Axiom. After the unfortunate Pobeg incident, in which 2 research scientists lose their lives, the Kletka facility is decommissioned and cleaned. 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established. TranStar purchases and privatizes the Kletka facility with a focus on safety and state-of-the-art upgrades.
PlayStation from the 60s probably works, right? Probably you can upgrade that.
2030. Talos 1 becomes fully operational, representing a monument of private space industry. The first neuromod is released, allowing for dramatic enhancement to the human mind and body.
I mean, it did take them 5 years to fit, but, you know, it is in space. I imagine it's quite tricky. Memory of John F. Kennedy, 1917 to 2031. He lived 110 years. Modern space equipment. Psychoscope. Well, we haven't got one of those. The neuromod. The station. I do like they've got a miniature version of the station. Even put a bit like mascot head on it. Look, we'd love to put statues on the outside of our space station just to show how ostentatious we are. Do we need them on the outside of our station? No. Axiom space equipment. What's the other one going? Oh, there you are. Ow.
(1963), 1963, 1964, 2020.
The mimic keeps setting them off. That's very funny.
(2030), 2025, 1980.
Oh yeah, I took the medical one to begin with because I like having the one that allows me to get loads of health from food. Because healing is kind of the thing you're struggling with at the start. I like picking up flowers. You pick up the flowers. Good. Hello. Hi, turret. How are you doing? It's very fun to have a game where there's turrets and they're just friendly. You know, they don't mind. Why would a space station need turrets? I mean, why would you ask such a silly question? Okay. Hi, turret. There we go. Thanks, turret.
Scanning target. No typhon material detected.
Yeah, I loitered around this room a bit too long, but yes. What turned into a what turned out to be a mimic was the med kit in the room, which is cruel.
Threat detected.
Frankly, mean. Oh, yeah.
Eradicator auto turret version 0.7.6 online.
Yeah, that's not today. Bonk. TranStar employees who perform exemplary levels are eligible to receive neuromods. TranStar reserves the right. Gosh, that's so low quality. The resolution I can't run to. Oh, I think it's talking about disciplinary actions, so it reserves the right to withdraw them, which, you know, removes your memory. Great. So we reserve the right to mind wipe you back to when you received it. Psychotronic staff. It's room's broken. Room's got a broken door. Lemon peel.
Target. No alien material detected.
Who's leaving lemon peel on a? Well, first of all, who's got like using just eating just lemons and then peeling them and then putting the peel on a table? Like, disgraceful behavior. Need a key for that. Human resources still locked up. Hello, outside the station. A good reflection, though. Doesn't have a U reflection, but peeling a lemon seems like it should be illegal. Yeah, but did they just eat a lemon? I mean, you know, all these closed rooms. Keycard to general access keycard to get to sales. Lack of turnies. Oh, or I can just like, who needs to walk across the lobby when you can just like climb on the edges? That's how that works right now.
Vital signs critical.
Well, that was rude. I'll just keep going then. Alright. My weapon broke. Yeah, that weapon's just broken. That glue gun is broken. Find another one. Let's forget it's I, right? It's really annoying that the Steam controller is doing things like that. It's 2 mods for that? Ugh. 2 mods for good food? In the meantime, I can just, That's not how you leave that menu. Trauma Center! I need a key for the trauma center. Oh no, I turned all the survival stuff on. Including the weapon degradation. Because, you know, what better way to upset myself? Now, I just like having the things on, because it's like, yeah, no, you can't just use the thing forever. Also makes, like, all of the spare weapons you find, like, kind of useful. Instead of unuseful. A trauma center key? Well, isn't that nice? Volunteer attitude. Volunteers are agitated, more than usual. This morning, 11 threatened to bash my head in if I didn't let him stretch his legs. You get up here, the key code is 0640, not the old number on file. Pretty sure they've been watching me punch that in, so I changed it.
Good morning, Talos. Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Hello?
The code to your office is 0451.
Well, of course it is. Follow up to previous request, I'm wondering if there's been any updates on Gustav Leitner's visit. Is he still taking place? And if so, would it be possible to get a copy of his itinerary? I'd love a chance to meet him before the Nero mapping procedure, if possible. Talk to Igwe. I relayed your previous request and we'll see what we can do, but there are no guarantees. The schedule for the visit is tight and may not allow for a face-to-face. I'll let you know with its details. Yeah, Igwe showed up, quiet and polite. He shook Leitner's hand to you like he was afraid of breaking him. Asked him to sign an album he bought. Leitner seemed flattered, so that was a plus. We tried to make him comfortable. His condition hasn't stopped him from craving a cigarette. Fingers were twitching. It's too bad. Such a talent. No wonder he wanted to get scanned. It's kind of... That's a sad thing. It's like, oh no. It's, I can't do his thing anymore, so I'm going to scan my ability, my memory, my talent of doing it, so other people can do it. I mean, sometimes you look at this place and it's like, they did renovate it, but also, I mean, a bunch of it still needs fixing. Like, this was of Neuroscience 10th edition. The brain was once considered too warm, wet, and noisy for seemingly delicate quantum processors. That's, I mean, fine. Bellamy's move notice. Staff, please note, move these remaining boxes to my new office in Neuromod division as soon as possible. As soon as feasible. Oh, it is old. From Morgan Yu to Bellamy. Trusting you with my brain. You do good work, so hopefully that continues. Listen, if the tests don't go well, if something happens, let Alex know that I know it wasn't his fault. I signed up for this. Also, if the tests drag on, consider moving your office down to Sim. Less hassle, and you can always move back after we celebrate our success. Don't know. I don't want to break all the glass just for the get up flowers. That seems... A banana? Eating the banana. Well, I'm just thinking actually. That's press the wrong save, quick save key. It's a different quick save key for a different game. Kill up in the base game, there's weapon plans that already used to be written. Someone is going to destroy the one we gave them in the plot. I mean, I think that's just like, if you don't explore a lot of places, there's a lot of different ways you can get weapons. So some of them can be really late, but if you're thorough in exploring, you can find a bunch of them. Right, I've just had a thought, and considering I've been going at it for 2 hours, I'm going to take a big old break. I say big old break, as in opposed to like a small break. It's fine. There's words that make sense in there somewhere. Yeah, this game doesn't really do lots of passive music because it doesn't. So, oh, it's actually got a. It's poking out. I can just grab it. Aha! I'm gonna be back in like 10, 15 minutes or something, and then open the office. Great. Save again. See you in a bit. It's gonna tab out and do some stuff as well. So, but you'll just have a weird turret noise turning around for a bit. That'll be fun, and not at all weirdly unnerving. Possibly, I don't know.
morning, Talos. Our resident counselor, Dr. Cole, would like to encourage anyone experiencing symptoms of disturbed sleep, chronic stress, or anxiety to schedule an appointment in the trauma center.
Hello. Hi. I'm just gonna tab out again. Just didn't want to be like, surprise! Secretly, I've appeared ahead of schedule. Because that would seem a bit strange. That's fine. Okay. It's one of those things where I'm like, have to check, has anything happened that actually requires my attention? No, it's fine. Which is good. Right. Now I'm going to cheat. Just wind back time. So can't get into Jason Chang's. Is this a password? Yes. Uh-huh. 0mg exclamation mark. Hot boss. Talk about me being toxic workplace presence.
IFF. Nominal power load. Nominal actuators. Nominal tilt handling error. Please contact engineering.
Just wait until the turret stops talking. Talk about toxic workplace reading everyone's emails. Apparently, some of it's just a bit weird anyway. Oh, right. It's just saying, like, maintenance broke my keypad. I had it set to 0451. I'll be in Sims Labs a while, so if you need anything, help yourself. A while? I mean, it sounds like it's been a bit longer than a while. Hey, he's got the thing where he shows up on the screen. Somebody's put it in, though. I love my office.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Too far, too fast. In Kennedy's second term, the space race reached new heights, and without his support, may have I said spluttered, it is sputtered. Sputtered completely. A succession of moon launches, not hand landings, herald the coming of an accelerated energetic space program, both within the halls of government and in the public eye. Unusual at the time, especially in contrast to Kennedy's first term, rather than simply being a race between two powers, the Soviets and the United States seem to be reaching out to space together. And thus, the alternate universe is born. Corroded coils. I love spare parts. Braid wire. Wrench fabrication plan. Morgan News Suite. And also cubes! Cubes of minerals, synthetics, and organics. Now, the most satisfying thing. Jason, it's not appropriate. Inappropriate it's rare when you have to say someone's password's inappropriate, but then you have to have known what their password is, which means that they've breached their password. It's weird. Now, the most fun part of Prey, which is using the recycler. Time to put in all of this junk that I've been picking up, like length of used plastic tubing, and burnt circuit boards, and banana peels, and lemon peels for some reason. Crumpled paper. Cosmos flower cuttings. Time to put them all in by holding down the transfer junk button. Yes, I love transferring junk. You can also put other things in. So, I love that alcohol restores health by 1 and cures fear. Which is very funny that it does that. But also, I don't really want to. So let's recycle some wine. It'll give me some organic material, and because it's got wine in it. Still. Presumably. Open the recycler. Recycler can be used to recycle underwater materials. Yes! Give me the cubes. The cubes and the circles. Excellent. I'm gonna auto-sort it because... yeah. There we go, that's better. Simple solids. And then you can take them over to the fabricator and you can make things in the fabricator. Oh, I can only make a wrench at the moment, which I don't really need to make a wrench already. They don't break wrenches, so... And now, the search for junk begins anew. Box of mods. Key to teleconferencing. 3 Nero mods. I should go spend those. Don't know what the skill tree button is. Food. Yes. And then I've got like 2 left, right? I can pick up small objects. I can fix broken graphs, fabricators, recyclers, spare parts. And also repair damaged weapons. Increase my health. Combat focus. And it's no longer to take longer to detect when you're sneaking around. So now I can eat food and it's good. Oh, keep doing that. It's a much better health boost. It's like double the initial 5 and then the healing over time lasts twice as long, which is also like 5 points total, so it turns to 10. Enter password. I know what my password is. What's the note? Good morning, Morgan. I've got the plan you requested. It's in your safe. That doesn't help me. And also, where's my safe? Emails. You made it. Thanks. I'm a broken person. I mean, slow time in any game usually is pretty busted. I still don't know what happened. They'll put it behind me. There's no reason we can't still be civil. You passed me in the hall today, and you looked through me. If you're still angry at something I did, tell me, and we can talk it out. Pretending you don't even know who I am isn't going to help. We have to work together. We still have to work together. That was just a question mark. Do not disturb. As requested, your terminal logs are set to be automatically forwarded to your suite in the crew quarters and to be supplies and the supplies from hardware sent up. Let me know if they get to you alright, and if not, I'll get it resolved. Like last week, I'll make sure you aren't disturbed in the interim and let me know if there's anything else I can do. Hold down the fort outside your office. So, due to, like, apparently being memory wiped for ages, someone's like, oh no, we had a relationship and now you don't want to talk to me because I don't remember who you are. Watch me, Morgan. Hello, Morgan. This is just upsetting. Computers should not be trying friendly. Hello, Morgan. The LGB files should clear things up. Make sure you're alone when you hit play. On the main screen. Ah, yeah. Home theater. Why do you have a? Why is your horse? Why is it so tall? Like, you don't need a screen this tall. It's just.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not going to like what I have to say next.
I thought I found every one of those damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
You know, the thing is, you can't turn it off like this. Oh, there we go. Now, the thing that I forgot that it get cut off entirely, because it's something I do know. But I wasn't doing it because I was like, oh, I can do that later. Turns out I can't. So, the whole thing with the, turn it back on again. They're talking about, you're safe. So, the room in here might seem slightly familiar. It's got the weird chair. Have to wait for it to load now, though, unfortunately. Yeah,
Hello,
so
Morgan.
you're in this room.
Tough day, right?
But
If
because
I'm
of the
talking to myself,
fancy
it
thing,
must
you
be.
look around.
Your
to the
memory's
side
shot
of the
full
room,
of holes. I know. I'm
which
sorry,
means you
but
can look at the
it's
save
permanent.
code.
So the first
It's
thing
the
you need
room
to
with
know
the
is you can
safe,
trust
with the
January.
wiped off code.
It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me.
So it's 5150.
It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind
You
of
can also
neuromod
break it, which
based
is
on the
very
Typhon
funny.
organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours.
Oh,
Problem
there's actually
is,
a whole back
when you
way out here.
uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process that brings you back up to speed.
Yeah, no, I really like that one. It took me a while to notice because you normally have to, because you get cut off from the video, you might not notice until you've been cut off, so you didn't actually check the whiteboard. You can check the whiteboard. It's good. Right.
Scanning target. No alien material.
Oh. I accidentally had tab selected from my alt tab, so I managed to open up the Steam overlay, which paused the game. Because I got game capture, nobody saw anything. Thanks, game capture. You don't capture the overlay. Hello. Hi.
Alien threat detected.
It's not my bullets. Alternate route, sneak past and get drop on intended disabling enemies for a tool like the glue can increase your odds of surviving. Well, mine's broken, which is a problem. So I'm gonna go back to the labs and see if I can. Something got shot. Hello? There we go. Trauma center key. Oh, hi. Don't know what you were disguised as. I wasn't paying attention. Crumpled paper? That's recyclable. I'm doing my part. Duck beer. Duck. I was about to say that doesn't look like a. That bin is in the wrong spot. That bin is out of place. So this is the genius part, the fact that the mimics disguise themselves as things. Does this game wants you to go, like, backtrack and go through areas you've already been? You'll notice when things are like, hang on, that looks out of place. Not just because you haven't been here and it looks weird, because occasionally you'll just like find two chairs next to each other and you're like, that seems odd. But sorry, I got a thing happen. But yes, so you can go, hang on, like, one of those is not right. Because when I was here earlier, there was only one of these. I don't know which one it is. That's that one. There we go. Success. Open the safe now. Don't mind the bloody footprints, it's fine. We're going to the decontamination room. It's downstairs, right? I think it was open the map, right? It won't tell me. It's so annoying that doesn't work. Yeah. This is the soundstage. Maybe I think I jumped the gun. Or is it down here? It's the one that says debrief room, right? Oh, it does. It's over. Yeah, it is this room. This is this room. Like, there we go. It's the whiteboard. You can actually just about see a 0 in there, actually. Now you know what it looks like. Five. Height Sci-Hopo. I mean, I think you're meant to get this a lot later, because it doesn't do anything for me at the moment. But, you know, I can get it now. Oh, because the thing's in the wrong way. Oh, hang on. Yeah. How do you leave when you put it the wrong way around? Aha. Oh, I just activate the lift, right? I'll fix it. Oh, I might have to break my way out there. Oops. Made an error. Where are the exits from this bit? They are there. Okay. I don't actually know how you... Huh. I just trapped myself in a strange way now. Oh, I can just climb up this. Never mind. Found a way out. Why not just ignore everything and climb over everything? Gonna have that code. Can go to the plants. I could, however. Very annoying until I fix that. Make it so I can lift things. Apparently, engineers lift things. As you do. As we all know, engineers lift things. I'm not sure that's how... I suppose you leave them open. Someone's smoking in the toilet. Hang on, I want to stand on that thing. Thank you. No, that didn't work. Thing in here. Well, you know. Fine, I guess. Oh yeah, it doubles the from water fountains as well, I forgot that. Yeah. 2 health per water fountain. Why do I go to one of these rooms now? I did not build this staircase very well. Yeah. Me won't be needing these plants anymore, don't worry about it. There we go. 64. Oh no. Oh, 640. Well, I mean, you know, what could possibly go wrong when the volunteer quarters, which are pitch dark? I'm sure it's fine. I do appreciate this game does do dark. Like, look, there's no power. It's super dark in here. Recyclers! Recycler charges. They detonated. They break down the molecular structure of nearby objects into recyclable material. Your uniform offers a degree of protection, but is not failsafe. Failsafe, standing too close can prove hazardous. They can be affixed to stationary objects or thrown. Recycling charges. Item confiscated and later shakedown. 3 recycling charges. Wiring. Plastic tubing. Flasks bourbon. 2 a case of cigars. I take this stuff pretty seriously. I've already alerted out the nature of this contraband. Taking 37 out of here. Cigars and booze are one thing. We don't have volunteers stockpiling stolen recycler charges. What do you think he plans to do? So, normally you're not going to get them this early unless you... Physics of that have decided to interfere with the concept of reality. Now, the problem is, because there's no power... Ooh, disrupt a stun gun fabrication plan. I can make a stun gun. Which I didn't already have one. It's funny that the main room has got no power, but the sub one has. Oh, I haven't got a thing, have I? Doesn't work. Oh, I can do one shot, right? Which is, you know, about all I need. I think I've ever come through here this before. Probably came through here at all. Alright, so they're upgrades. I can just install those. Little upgrade slots. Oh, I'm full of junk. Oh, hang on, forgot how the system works. Especially when this doesn't work, right? EMP charge! Highly effective robots, turrets, and other electrical-based entities. Oh, there's turrets here, right? So I was like, why are there turrets? Oh, I don't have a map, do I, still? Right, come on, turret. Come on with me.
Log submitted.
You know when you turn up somewhere and you're like, am I meant to be here? Oh, fell over. No space to deploy because I'm standing.
Deploying. Scanning target.
Where am I?
Material detected.
I've definitely come around the back. Lemon. Ah. I haven't got a recycler either, have they? Oh, door's unpowered, so I can't open it. I could open it if I had leverage 3. If I was really strong in the arms. Alright, guys, this is the rooms near the lobby. Well, let me out. Hey, I've opened it from the other side. Oh, still have to decontaminate. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here I don't want to fight, is there? Oh yeah, that's bad. Let's not be here. I think I've overstayed my welcome. There's absolutely areas you can go like, probably shouldn't be here yet. Should go back to the office and recycle all of this junk. And I'll forget which staircase the office is on, because I always do.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Yeah, it's the other side, right? One has a sign on it. Executive offices. There. That's me. I'm an executive. Apparently. VP, Director of Research. That's me. Right, double that. I'm gonna put this there. I'm gonna put the duck beer in there as well. And the bourbon. Delicious cubes. I can fabricate another thing, can't I? Which is not very... I can fabricate a wrench and a disruptor pistol, which isn't massively helpful.
Scanning target. No weapon material
Actually,
detected.
I've got 6 batteries. So I can use teleconferencing to go into there. I go into the trauma center as well. Let's raid this place for medical supplies. Bellamy's tracking place for it.
Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
That's not very helpful, is it? Security station. I can download maps. I've got a map now. Hurrah! That's where an exit is. So the other fun thing about security stations is you can track anybody on the station, because you know how all of the corpses have names? This is where the entire game is tracked. I can look for someone's... every member of the crew is assigned to like their area, and then you can find them and you can track them down. It tells you if their lifespan is nominal or whatever, or normal. There are so many. It takes them if you own their tracking bracelet, or you found their corpse before. Yeah, you can track anybody and it will just set up its own temporary objective for you. Yeah, it's kind of wild that they did this. It's also great. Who's the NSP being administered to? Booster shots are missing. Mild physiognomic fatigue. Should have lost it. Wait, I can't pull those records up. They're not in the system. So when you're swinging by. Incoming casualties. Attention all security officers in trauma. Multiple people en route with injuries. One of them is Bellamy. Do not take him into the trauma center. He must be taken to psychotronics. This is an extremely grave security and health issue. I repeat, do not admit Sylvain, but Sylvain Bellamy to the trauma center. Taken to psychotronics
to their
immediately.
workstations for the
Well,
day.
his body's
If you
going to be in
expect to be
psychotronics,
absent
not
for
the
any
morgue.
reason, please inform your immediate supervisor.
So if I want to find his key, it's going to be in there. Oh, hello. There's a fiery boy and a non-fiery boy. The non-fiery boy is apparently Garfield Langley. So, you know. Maybe I don't want to be in here. I know when I'm not welcome. Staff Lounge is locked, but I can get there by running along here. Getting in the back. Oh yeah, I see you. That chair and that. Surprise attack on mimic object. So I do like the thing is they will like unmimic and run in to be pretend to be somewhere else. Sometimes. They'll just run off. When you're not looking, which means you do catch them if they're you happen to be looking that direction. International art. Marbled glass panels. They commissioned a lot of art for their fancy space station. Covered in goop. Empty food tin. Food! So much food. Probably don't need to pick up on this food. Probably just leave it in here. Because I can't carry it all.
Are you on your way?
On my way where?
Octavia, didn't you see the alert? We're supposed to muster.
Listen, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but we've had alerts before, and I've got 3 more of these glorified vacuum cleaners to fix before my shift is over. Oh, make that 4. Someone dropped off another. God, these things are junk.
I don't think this is a drill, Octavia. I'm sending you the code. Please, come to the escape pods right now.
Oh, I've got the code for the escape pods now, I guess. Wasn't Garfield Lasagna, it was Garfield Langley. Gosh. I think I've... Oh, hang on. Deal. I'll have some duck beer and put it in the recycling, because... A lemon engineered to thrive in the conditions of Talos 1. Moonshade lemon. Oh, that's just what they're called. Huh. Hide up in the roof. There's no reason. Hide up in the ceiling. Is there any reason for this? No. Anything else I can do with the staff lounge? Haven't got a code for IT. Someone may have blocked up this room a bit. Meanwhile, I'm going to be paranoid and beating up every random piece of scenery. There were mimics in here. I've been fooled. Everyone loves to play a space elevator. Early United States dominance of the first operational space elevator. The White Stark Tower has allowed them to control almost all orbital activities and commerce. World Union of Space has calculated that using the Stark facility to aid in the construction of a second space elevator will result in construction costs that are 1/4 of the original. Understandably, US officials have balked at the idea of helping competitors build a cheaper platform that could give them a competitive advantage. Stark representatives maintain that the sizable investment risks for the original platform justify the protection of this economic space. In the meantime, the World Union of Space industry has aggressively moved to purchase ideal sites for future space elevators, especially space-age squatting. Even in the alternate future, people are still economically, like, fighting. What can go wrong? I'll open up this sealed room. Oh, hey, they had a glue gun. Need one of those. I would like to... Hang on. It's going to do it again. I'd like to... Press 2 on it, right? Yeah, that's some bullets. You had bullets and shotgun shells? With no gun? What's even the point? The other one in recycling, can't we? Hey, look, there's another turret. That's useful. Hi, Jason. Jason didn't make it.
Diagnostic check. Verbose. IFF. Nominal.
A weapon upgrade kit.
Actuators. Nominal. Tilt handle.
You upgrade my weapons with upgrade kits. So you can upgrade like power, range, shots, recharge rate, or the glue gun can handling, incapacitation rate, range.
Scanning target. No alien material detected.
Well, that's a security station, so I could like sneak in. See if I can get in. That's the back way security. That's the front door to security, I guess. This is like the booth frontage. Big light. So here's a fun thing. This has just reminded me. So you might notice that Prey, the crosshair is not in the middle of the screen. It's slightly lower. Middle of the screen should be about like this. Middle of the screen should be that like where that door handle is, and instead the crosshair is like about. I want to say the lower third. It's not quite. It's just a bit above the lower third. Or it's more like just below the middle. So apparently this was a deliberate decision because it's designed to make you look up more. Which is very funny that that's how it is. It's designed to make you look up a bit more. You see, if you walk backwards and look up, there's some pipes. Seem weirdly lit. And there's a light, and there's a secret entrance. Hello. Sarah, Elazar. Now you probably have your hands full. We need you to send a security detail to detain Dimitri Bowser. You booked this the instant. He's pretty shaken. We're not sure what his stable he is at the moment. Make an assessment and hold him definitely as necessary. Use discretion. Ma'am, I know you went to the doctor about sleep and all that. Got pills, still been seeing things. You know I went to the doctor. After game night, I was cleaning up at a chair moved by itself. I'm not crazy like you know who. I'm sending this course. After the alert, I heard something in the event over the security. Thought I saw something black up there. We can check this out because I started to think there's something in the station we don't know about. Mikhaila Yushin? The watch list. She's currently performing her duties. The condition. While she's currently performing her duties, the condition makes her a potential security risk. May need leverage. Access should be restricted to work and cruise facilities. Please don't let anyone near labs. I get any communications between her and Dr. Galagos out of psychotronics. Medicals suspect she has white noise. So the fact she falsified her records may be enough. Well, that's rude. Normally I'd advocate neuromod rule, but a condition prevents this. Keep me apprised. Thanks, Alex. Talking to the chief cop, I guess. Sarah, I need your help tracking down missing keycard. This should be one of your higher priorities, labeled EP101. Let me know as soon as you find anything. Oh. So, it's very funny that there's one in the lobby because the shotgun's meant to be like the biggest weapon, and there's a bunch of things talking about like where the shotgun is, and you can just find one here. Help! Help! Elias, now! Oh, Elias, anyone please? Okay. Nils again. This is not a hoax, life or death. Please help us now. Still, we're trapped here in the shuttle now. Please help us now. Several recurring tasks for Morgan setting Morgan's keypad. We're getting code change requests every month. It's the same pattern. Morgan asks us what the current code is, asks if it was requested or if we chose it, then asks for a new one. It's unusual. Last time she asked, I was right there, so I told her the code, and she gave me a blank look. The code we'd set less than a week ago. Maybe she's testing our response time? Because keeps having mind wiped and then not telling anyone. Nobody knows about this. Safe I don't know the code of yet. Note. Dimitri's being held what you asked. He knew the door code, so I changed it to 1129. Right. I'm gonna... Oh, it's full because I've not got space. I haven't arranged it correctly. A shotgun! The shotgun. The thrown tactical shotgun provides maximum damage at close range. Effectiveness falls off at slightly longer range. At longer range. Yeah, so this is meant to be like the big one. It's very funny, I found this before the pistol. I don't actually remember where you get a pistol. There's like, because there's several, so I don't know where they are. But yeah, this is the heaviest weapon, conventional weapon you get. Like, part of the reason why it's the heaviest conventional weapon you get is because it's a space station. You wouldn't want... It's kind of like one of those sensible things, like, you wouldn't want on a space station to be carrying heavy armaments, because what if you break the outside of the space station? It's a really bad idea. I think it mentions it on the description for the pistol. The chair was a mimic! I forgot that, that's very funny. It's a good bit. Actually, I need to eat this lemon, I think. Zaza, I don't know what I saw. I was trying to do my job. Might not get a chance to talk to you, so I'm writing this. I don't recall the last time I was so scared, but what happened in Sim? Whatever's happening, I want to help, not sit here in this room. I'm starting to feel like people on the station have not been shooting straight. Like, what do they actually do in psychotronics? No one I talk to goes in there. Yuri Kamira has unnumbered neuromods in her office that I thought you should know about. Stolen neuromods. It's a new side quest. Oh, it's in the lobby. Okay. Character sheet. It's a character sheet from Captain Stabfellow in Fatal Fortress. I appreciate the fact that they've got a stat called THAC1. Not THACO. THAC1. Legally distinct. Precious Ruby is scribbled out. Player is Elias Black. It's really hard to read because it's very small. One choice is perfect, right? it's really good. These are genuinely some of the best bits in the game, just finding the character sheets. Because there are more than one, as you might expect. And they can open the manual override because they came in through the back. Which is good. Love to be able to come through the back. Yeah, I've got a shotgun now. It's very broken. It's the only problem. Pretty busted. It's probably going to want to go to the office again. Already I'm starting to be full of things. Filling my inventory of things. Slides. Slide! Why is there a slide? I don't know. It's a slightly strange option. I can put that one in, can't I? How many cubes of stuff have I got? Yeah, I think they stack up pretty big, don't they? Hang on, does it actually visibly have some damage on it, or is it just normally have shotguns normally have the scratches on it? I don't know. Do you like how there's ammo counters on all the weapons as well? So shotgun's got a big ammo counter on it. Glue gun's got a big one. Charger's got one. It's always good. Right. What's on the map again? Oh, they're in sales, right? Can I get around? Yeah, I can get around from the side to there. Not sensibly. I could make a hole in my window, but not sure it gets me anywhere. Probably have better luck going on the lower floor. Maybe it's the quickest way across. General access gets me in here, right? Oh, I don't have a general access keycard. Huh. Okay, gotta go through tele. Gotta go through telecoms. Problem is full of bad news, so I'm gonna go in there. Teleconferencing. It's full of mimics. Why am I doing this? I can just run back here. This turret. Thanks, turret. You know what? I should probably grab that turret from the security corridor that's not doing anything. I didn't say it's your corpse, because you're in the middle of the thing and I came around the other way. Let's go for a walk. Oh, that's where the pistol is, right, yeah. Found it! Oh, the other pistol was should've. Hey, Sonic's pistol's fabrication plan. The Silence Pistol. TranStar PPN-8 pistol, standard issue weapon for all TranStar personnel. Small, fast, and quiet. The pistol provides satisfactory damage while maintaining a degree of stealth. Mostly because I think you don't want to, you know, puncture a hole in the side of a station. I got a little pistol. Now it's Yeah, I do appreciate that they take a while to give you a gun. The shotgun's hidden, the pistol's like up here. I can fabricate one now, but I don't know how much it would cost to fabricate one. Is that a big conferencing table, huh? Explosive canister. Main thing is I can just set off explosives now. One. Spare parts, I'll have those. It's broken. I could fix it. I should put repair one, because repairing things is very useful. Oh, it costs 6 repair parts? I'm not repairing that. 6 of 6? No, that's not happening. It's like, oh, I won't do that. Sales division, I think it's sales division. Yuri Chimera. Okay, that's apparently her. That's what's left of her, anyway. I sneak up? Not sure if I'm fast enough, is the problem. Uh oh, you're gonna turn around.
Good morning, Tyler. Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
Suit integrity damaged.
Oh, yeah. Nope. Forgot they do damage. Well, I picked up the pistol. Yeah. Oh well. Well. Benefit of foresight. Come on, turret. You're coming with me. Just don't feel safe without my turret.
Submitted. Autoturret version 0.7.6 online. Space sensor
There you go.
scanning target.
Jobs are good.
Material detected.
I can lock it from the inside, right? No, I can't. Someone lonely locked the front door. Flexi-foam bolts. Employee profile. TransStar's Life's Rising Star segment profile. Harley Granger, member of the Neuromod sales team who's currently stationed aboard Talos 1. Some of you might recognize Harley's name from his professional baseball days, where he played second base and wore number 66 for the Tornadoes. Harley was assigned to Talos 1 2 years ago and has made a journey into orbit and back over 50 times. Not bad for someone who is afraid of flying. My time playing baseball forced me to deal with that fear, he said. Believe it or not, a shuttle flight to Talos 1 is far easier than a cross-country airliner trip. That's why there was a baseball club in this other one. Yep, the Tornadoes, the 2027 World League champions. And then turned into a salesman. Drawing is good. I expect to probably find several of those and find it rather amusing. Your Chimera mod installed. Oh hi. Gets unlocked. You absolute nerd. She has just got 4 neuromods in her office. Apparently. Sales folder. TransStar sales and marketing memo. I don't think we have to worry too much about side effects. From what I gather, it's just a pinprick near the eye, right? I mean, it looks scary, but if you think you get advertising to push some of the more appealing pros of neuromods, we can shift public attention from that. I'm not too worried about the red eye stuff either. I don't think that anyone in the public sector is going to manage to get their hands on that many neuromods at one time, not at these prices. What I find far more worrying, though, are the reports of memory loss during neuromod removal. I mean, amnesia? Seriously? We can rewire a person's brain, give them any skill we want, but we can't avoid resending their head back to the moment they got this installed if they decide to take it out. If this leaks, it will kill neuromod sales. Doesn't matter if you need specialized equipment and training to take it out. No one wants to risk losing years of their life for the ability to speak French. This can't even go in the fine print. As far as customer concerned, neuromods are permanent. Whoops. Exports. You can't ship it home. It's already been noticed. 1 month pay goes it away. Elias Black has been blackmailing her. I'm blackmailing. Tisk, tisk, tisk. They're mine now. That's why Elias was like, I don't know if I should speak to you about the unregistered neuromods that... Oh, there's no power. Neuromod application? No, it's the application instructions. I haven't got enough space for a Huntress Boltcaster, apparently. I have too much food in here. Need to eat some things that I've only got 1 of. Actually, where's the there's an inventory space one somewhere. Oh, I have to get repair 1, right? Oh, I didn't get it because I died, right? Yeah. Suit modification. Upgrade your TransStar uniform with extra inventory space. We just added more pockets. Yeah, it gives me a little extra ring. The Huntress Boltcaster. What does it do? It fires foam bolts that do 0 damage. Also known for its ability to annoy co-workers, distract enemies, and remotely trigger buttons and screens. They're not kidding. It doesn't do any damage because it just fires foam darts. It doesn't do anything else. Which is very funny that there's a entire weapon slot for that. Still haven't got a card, so I can't get out through that way. Ooh. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Oh, I might need you to be in a slightly more useful location. Got the recycler, right? The recycler that I'm not using. Yeah, there are explosives in that corner. That's probably not a great idea. I can probably just put it like this side, right?
Scanning target. No type of material detected.
Oh, didn't notice there were spare parts. Oh, I didn't come in here today again. I wasn't in the parallel timeline where I expired. See, that's an explosive. So that's an explosive thing. That's how they explode.
Attitude adjustment required.
There you go. It's nice and packed. I'm probably gonna go and unload all my... People just leaving banana peels everywhere. Disgraceful. Should demonstrate the phone vault. So they're not kidding about it displaying things. Love to display an email. Oh, no, got the aim wrong. No. There we go, read that email. It's very funny. Oh, no. No. There we go. It's 5. So, genuinely a thing that you end up really short on, if I remember correctly, is metal. It's like the thing that you end up with the least of. Make 9mm bullets. Oh, I can't make a gun, I can just make bullets. I suppose that kind of works. That is extremely vertical art. How does anyone get that anywhere in here? Like... What a horrible nightmare. Oh, hang on. I've got to see if there's something in this incredibly tall office at the top right. Peridot College. Yeah. Love to climb. Oh. Oh.
Skeletal trauma detected.
Ow. Broken my legs falling from a great height. I forgot how horrific the noise is for broken bones. Can't make anything, right? No. Okay. Anyway. Don't fall and break your legs. It's bad. I think that maybe there'll be something up there, but getting up there is kind of tricky. Because the ledges goes all the way around, right? Oh, that's glue proof. That's yeah, because it's the problem of getting up. Apparently that glass is just sticky proof. It's my office, I can vandalize it if I want to. That's how that works, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a bit too high. Oh yeah. Was there any point to being up here? No, just breaking my legs again. Well, never mind, eh? I think the I think that one's really bad. Cannot sprint. Oh, okay, it's not bad actually. Could be worse. Oh no, I remember what I should do while I'm instead of faffing around in here. Oh, it loaded. It's quick. It auto saved after I fallen and broken my legs for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway,
Scanning target, no type of material detected.
I'm gonna go deal with the trauma center. Borrow this turret, thanks. I was like, do I stop now? I was like, oh no, I should clear out the trauma center. It's got medical supplies in it. We could use them. I could use those. If I need to use a shotgun, I will. I've actually got loads of shells. I didn't realize. Okay. Oh, they bop them around. That's annoying.
Burn trauma detected.
Oh, and you burnt me. That's
Suit integrity damaged.
oh. Okay. Turns out, spooky one that's on fire is a problem. Loaded the wrong thing again. Oh, that's loads last save. Okay, can I deal with spooky one, or shall I? I should just bother. I'll do that. Do that next time, I think. Keep trying to roll my mouse to roll weapons, and it just doesn't do it. And I forgot how awkward that is. Anyway, next time I get killed by someone in the trauma center, I might just not go to the trauma center. I might go to the other place first. Might make more sense. I don't know why the door suddenly closed. That was weird. Anyway. Thanks for watching me on my, my first day of work, first day of work, first day of work, first day of work. I've apparently had a lot of first days of work. They've not gone well. So let's just do that. Let's see, I've already sort of switched off is the problem out of brain mode. Really doesn't take much. As soon as I don't, it's just like, and yep, no, the brain's gone. This new UI is so bad. For Morganing again. I mean, that's... I am happy to Morgan again. Morgan for you again. That's a terrible pun. I should be stopped. Morgan again sometime more. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, yeah. I'll probably do this as the thing now, just so I've got something to do. I'm going to be rooting through bins. So many bins. But yeah. Remember to sleep. All that stuff. Haven't really got anything. So, actually, cool things happening just now is that there's the rotations happening, so you can see the shadows move across the lobby. It's one of the coolest bits. Hang on, see if I can get down the lobby and see what's going on without breaking my legs this time. Just the sun rotating through here, right? So the shadows are, yeah. The station's just rotating slowly. So that means when the sun comes around, all the shadows move around. It's really cool. But yeah. Bye! Things running out.